Oh yeah, it's affected my work. Now that we all know they're real, it's a lot harder to write vampire manga.
But I hear your past works are selling better than they ever have. And now they're on TV, so you must really be raking it in.
I guess so. Yeah, sure.
Vampire mania has gotten so wild, some people even idolize them. Yumi, you've actually been bitten by a vampire. Can you tell us about that?
I was given the vaccine right after it happened. And as you can see, I wasn't turned. But let me tell you, when I was bitten, it felt so good.
What? Nanami? Yusuru? No, wait! Nanami! Come back!
That night, under the light of the pale moon, I experienced an end to love. It had been a month since the chapel was taken over, and it seemed like some kind of peace had finally returned to the school. But that was only on the surface. Deep scars still remained, and I began to feel the distance growing between Akira and me with each passing day. Werewolves, the Earth Clan. The destiny that awaited some side of him I didn't know. But it was so much deeper than that. She was in his heart, and she had always been there.
According to a government survey, when asked the question, would you want to become a vampire, 30% of the under 25 demographic answered yes. And it appears eternal life was the most popular reason.
Well, at least our plans are finally starting to come together.
Yes, but there is still one troubling rumor. Supposedly, a number of vampires broke out of the Bund and are now roaming the city at night.
I thought I'd made it clear the Bund was to be sealed off. Breakouts cannot be tolerated if we wish to maintain any semblance of security. I want you to investigate. Determine if it's true.
I brought a draft of the Student Council officer invitation. I'm sorry, but it looks like they're not planning to come back after all.
I see.
We have a counselor who specializes in vampire-related PTSD. Maybe the former student council members could use some counseling.
No, we can't force them to do something they don't want to.
It's almost like there's two different Minas. One shows concern and has compassion for the weak, while the other finds cruel delight in punishing her followers, and fights for keeps, like she did with Akira. But which one is the real Mina?
Yuki, why are you staring at me like that? I know my beauty can be shocking, but you have a lovely face that's worth staring at as well.
You're teasing me the same way you tease Akira, aren't you?
When we first reunited, he grew flustered with every little comment. But he has this calm about him lately, it's almost bizarre. If he were here, he would be saying to me,
Yeah, you're cute, princess.
something like that.
That's a great impression.
Well, I am always watching him. It's the one thing I never grow tired of.
Yeah, so anyway, if you could just take a look at this. It's a draft I wrote. I'm sorry, I brought the wrong notebook along with me. I'll be right back.
You sunbathing? Hang around vampires too long, you start to go all nocturnal. You start to miss the sun, don't you?
That seat belongs to someone else.
Ah, your beloved princess? Well, I'm not moving, so you'll have to make me. If you dare. Nice try.
What is that around your neck?
You mean this? It's very precious to me. It's just a replica, but the person most important to me has one just like it. By the way, Akira,
Yeah?
how long you gonna keep copping a feel? Oh, baby.
Are you okay? What was all that noise? Akira!
Yuki, it's not what you think. I was just taking a nap and I fell out of my chair because I'm an idiot.
Let me guess, you're waiting for the princess?
You got it. So has she finished up with her work yet?
Not quite. I think she might be a little bit longer. I really shouldn't spend all this time by the princess's side. Even if it means I have to quit the student council. Seeing them together is just too painful for me. What are you doing?
I must say this is rather unexpected. I didn't realize that you're an aspiring novelist.
But, Princess, that's so mean!
It was rude of me to read it without asking you. But once I started, I honestly couldn't put it down. Your narrative skills are captivating, Yuki. I was swept up by the story.
You're lying.
And why would I do that? I've read everything from Ulysses to Oliver Twist, so you can trust my opinion. I'm never wrong. Now, granted, it's not quite at the level of Byron or Rimbaud, but your writing exudes a unique tenderness and a youthful spirit. And that has to come from your heart. It's a quality that cannot be taught.
Yeah, right. You're just saying that to me to be nice.
You shouldn't sell yourself short. You have an inner warmth to you. I've seen it with my own eyes, Yuki. You even shed tears for me after I intimidated you and told you to be gone.
No, Akira! That's not necessarily...
The truth is, there are now two things for which I owe you an apology.
Two things?
I lied to you about this ring. Akira didn't give it to me. Please, I beg your forgiveness. I was envious of you, because your connection with him was not born out of servitude or fate, but instead it was out of honest camaraderie.
Oh, Princess.
Yuki?
There's nothing for you to apologize for. You and I, we're kind of the same. We both love Akira. And I think we'd make great allies.
You would consider me your friend? You're kind and brave and compassionate. I always hoped if I ever made a friend, it would be with someone like you. Wait, does being friends with me upset you?
No, I don't deserve your friendship. I thought you were a horrible person, and I was so jealous of you.
And the two of us should work together. Let us help each other where the other is lacking. We might even make a surprisingly good team.
Tomorrow is always fresh, with no mistakes in it.
That's Anne of Green Gables, right? I'm afraid I lack Anne's red hair and freckles. But do you think you can accept me anyway?
With pleasure.
By the way, may I ask you something?
Yeah, sure, what is it?
Occasionally in your novel, I came across terms that I wasn't familiar with. Aggressive top, seductive bottom, and BDSM. So what are these things? Are they codes for something from Japanese literature?
Is something wrong?
Everything's just fine. Right, Princess? Akira doesn't know about my writing yet. Please don't say anything to him.
I won't, Yuki.
What's going on? If the princess is being mean to you, just say so.
Akira, I was not being mean to her. How could you say that about a pretty girl like me?
Yeah, you're cute, princess. Okay, this is seriously weirding me out. I thought you two were fighting.
Of course we're not, right, Princess?
We're confidants now.
I don't get it.
Nice, isn't it? Finding a friend with whom to share common feelings.
Finally, I had rediscovered my ability to smile. But I should have realized that it wouldn't last very long. Because little did we know, another series of tragic, horrifying events had already begun.
Hey kid, what are you doing out so late?
Hi, officer. I'm just looking for someone. I'm going to the Vampire Bund.
That right. So you wanted me to vampire, huh, kid? Then let me help you find one.
Do not bare your fangs in public. Show some couth. Apparently the rumors about vampires sneaking out of the Bund to feed are true. He's self-destructed.
Excuse me, are you a vampire too? I'm looking for someone who might be on the Bund. Is there any way you can take me?
I'm sorry, but I can't. Humans are not allowed access to the Bund. You will find no one but vampires there.
But the person I'm looking for, my neighbor, she is a vampire.
Your neighbor? So she's not family?
No, but we're very close. She looked after me ever since I was little.
And what would this girl's name be?
Her name is Nanami. Nanami Shinonome.
My, aren't you a daring little girl? And you look so innocent too, don't you?
Nicely done, my little piglet. Now come here.
Nanami Shinonome.
You mean the student council president?
All of the students who were attacked at the church were given the vaccine afterward. But it seems Miss Shinonome has been a vampire for some time now, so the vaccine was useless. There is a record of her entering the special zone. However, there have been no signs of her at her assigned residence.
So then what does that mean about the other students who were sent there with her?
We can't find them. There are dozens of vampires who were sent to the island, but have since gone missing.
As far as we know, they're not even in the special zone. It's shocking to think that somehow we've lost vampires from the Bund without even knowing it. Whoever is behind this had a well-thought-out plan.
Do you think that it's Telomere?
Possibly, but they're too proud to keep quiet for long. If it was them, they'll reveal themselves.
But Nanami doesn't have a master now, because Jean Marais is dead.
Well, if she isn't roaming free, then she may be serving a new master now.
Do you think she would do that?
At this point, I wouldn't put anything past her. She isn't heartless. She's plagued with worry and delusions we cannot begin to imagine. Someone may be using that against her.
Delusions?
Do not worry, for I will be Nanami Shinanome's savior. Yuki, I want you to wait here and look after Yuzuru. Let's go, Akira.
Yuzuru.
What do you want with him? Is it your intention to try and turn him?
Princess Mina.
It seems you've abandoned your morals since the last time I saw you. As per the Blood Pact, thou shalt obey thy ruler, Nanami Shinonome. You must return to the Vampire Bund with me this instant. What's this? You refuse to obey my order? So someone else has gotten to her! Akira! Akira!
I'm okay!
Damn you!
Princess! Heads up, Farah!
It's an ambush, I can smell it!
Nest 1 to Fang Leader. Requesting backup.
Copy. Fang Leader, out!
Where's the princess?
I'm right behind her!
Okay, I'm on my way.
Cease your running, Nanami. I will do whatever I must. Please allow me to save you.
Wow, Princess, you're so generous. The ruler of all the creatures of the night. Feeling indebted to a helpless young vampire of the lowest social order. Disappointing, to say the least. Let me introduce myself. You may call me Hysterica. A pleasure.
I take it you're Nanami's new master, then. Hysterica, was it? What is your scheme gathering vampires like this?
Stay behind me, princess.
So you're the wolf boy I've heard so much about. A knight in furry armor. I wonder if you can handle fighting my entire army.
Hiko?
Hear me now. Surely some among you were never given a choice in becoming vampires. I'm giving you one now. Come join me. Do so, and I swear to nurture and protect you to my utmost ability.
I had no idea that you were such a fool, princess. And you call yourself ruler of the vampires.
The throne is mine by right of the noble true blood that flows within my veins. But your true nature is showing. Watch what you say, or you might give yourself away.
Destroy them!
We 8 are the elite Beowulf soldiers. We have been sent by Sir Wolfgang Regendorf to serve and protect our beloved Princess Mina. Give us your orders, ma'am.
Leave Hysterica and the girl unharmed. As for the others, you may return them all to the dust of the earth.
Right!
Go now and prove thy allegiance to me! Show them your power, wolf boys!
Draw your weapons!
As I'd expect from the princess's guard dogs. You guys mean business. Die!
Now reveal your scheme to me, Hysterica.
Nanami!
Stop being so reckless, princess.
Don't go, Nanami!
Are you so worried about her that you would ignore me? I will not be lost!
Vera!
Allow me to handle her.
Very well.
Well, doesn't this bring back some fond memories? Eh, Veratos? When was the last time we saw each other? 1900?
No, I think it was 1918 in Paris, Francesca.
I'm afraid she doesn't exist anymore. I go by Hysterica these days.
So you've changed your name again. Am I correct in assuming you change masters with the same reckless abandon?
I don't feel the need to blindly worship a single master like you do, Veratos.
So what now? Are you serving Telemere?
What's with the ridiculous getup? You've fallen far since the days of high society when you were Veratos the Black Ruby. You're pathetic. You should have come with me back then. You could have had everything you ever wanted.
You still don't get it, do you? I do not want for anything now, and the princess's trust is all that I need.
Why do you insist on being loyal to that silly little girl? She'll ruin everything trying to turn the world into her playground. Her self-made reign means nothing.
Enough! Do not disparage my princess any further, or I will show no mercy!
I've been waiting for this moment. Let's finish what we started 90 years ago!
Yuzuru, no. Where did she go?
What's wrong? Your mom didn't come get ya? She's absorbed in her day trading like always. How does she think you're supposed to get home? Come with me. I'm kinda on my own too. I'll make us some food. We can have dinner together.
So are you as lonely as I am?
No, I'm not lonely. 'Cause I have you, silly.
Nanami! Don't go! Don't leave me, Nanami! Please don't go!
Nanami, I take it that you resent me.
Yes, I do. I resent you, but not because of what you made me. I don't care about that. I tried to act like it was nothing. I tried so hard to fight it!
You mean how you feel about the boy?
Don't say it! My God, if Yuzuru ever found out I had such shameful feelings for him. But I'm obsessed. I just can't help myself. Even as we speak, I want him so bad it feels like my heart is gonna burst. Kill me. Do it now! Kill me before I'm forced to defile him!
Nanami.
Do it! Kill me before I make him hate me! Please. Nanami! Yuzuru!
Nanami!
No! Don't look! Don't look at me like this!
Nanami!
Stay away from me!
She said stay away, little boy.
Yuzuru! Please stop!
Vera.
Princess, I apologize. I underestimated her.
Just my luck. I step away for a moment and things finally start to get interesting. I think it's about time for me to get going. We've had enough fun for one evening. You'll find out about my schemes soon enough.
Hysterical, what are you planning?
A magnificent event to teach all the cowardly humans a lesson about the true terror of vampires.
Come back here!
Persistent little wolf cub, aren't you?
Out of the way!
Take cover! Princess!
I'm okay, Vera. Akira was able to protect me. Self-destruction. Damn you, Telomere. As if stuffing yourselves full of explosives wasn't bad enough. You had to come up with something worse.
Dance with the Vampire Maids. What are we on again? Here's the creator of the manga.
Hey, thank you.
So why haven't we been in the show much lately?
It's not my fault. There's nothing for any of you to do right now.
Whoa, controversial remarks.
Don't blame me. Mr. Yoshino handles the series structure.
But aren't you the writer?
What, do you think manga creators have any control over what happens in the anime?
They don't?
Yeah, I thought that was common knowledge.
Nellie!
Hey, I didn't know that either.